Who we got here?
They had some goofy ads, though. He took the photo of some kid in his bedroom playing guitar and Eddie Van Halen outside looking in the window. Which is we were backstage one time when we were on tour, and he was asking me if I had a quarter. I go, no, I don't have any change on me at all. And he got a quarter, drilled a hole in it, and put it underneath Floyd Rose so it wouldn't go up because it was going out of tune. I wish I would have had a quarter. My quarter would have been...
That could have been your quarter.
That's kind of the whole thing. I know Ed Van Halen most famously, would just put a screw in or bolt.
Right.
We were backstage one time when we were on tour, and he was asking me if I had a quarter. I said, and I go, no, I don't have any change on me at all. And he got a quarter, drilled a hole in it, and put it underneath the Floyd Rose so it wouldn't go up because it was going out of tune. And when you see his guitar, the original one, that's the quarter is on there. I wish I would have had a quarter. My quarter would have been...
That could have been your quarter. Oh my gosh, I remember that. That was on the really expensive. I remember when Fender put out that $50,000 EVH with the stripes, that really relic one, which was like probably over 10 years ago. I remember Manny's Music had one in the really commemorative case, and there's the quarter. They had to go source out. Was it a 74 quarter? I don't remember.
Yeah, they had to get the right year.
Yeah, you had to get the right year. I think that was a tone thing, right? A certain tone was a 74.
Yeah, pre-74 quarters.
They're not going to sound that good. Wow, what a story on that.
Funny, huh?
That's wild, dude. Now, was that when you were with Talus opening for them?
Yeah, 1980. We did about 30 shows with them, and I always say, on their worst night, they were only spectacular, and they were on fire.
Wow!
And we stayed after our set and watched them every night. But they were so great to us. They let us do encores and totally cool with us. Great, wonderful people. Great time for that band.
Right.
They were amazing. They opened up with Romeo's Delight, and just a mind-blowing show. So
right.
I learned so much.
Wow, that's so cool. So cool. All right, so we'll hop right in. But this is really cool too, the autograph. And again, 𝙃𝘼𝙂 was so big.
Autograph. Amazing. They opened up for Van Halen for a while because Dave was friends with their drummer Kenny Richards, and Kenny was. Matter of fact, when I was in LA once, before I went to Barney's Beanery, and Kenny and Dave were at a table, and I went over and said hi quickly. So they were good friends. They used to jog together. So
I always heard there was beef though between him and Eddie because he was doing the tapping, a lot of articulate tapping.
I don't know. I don't know.
At least when they were opening, I heard it was like no, something. I got to go look into it. But with Steve Lynch, because the tapping was so hot, he was doing some pretty good melodic stuff too. You had
they were great.
Everyone was doing tapping, right? But when it came to the guitar stuff, you had your guys that stood out with the tapping, right? Eddie, Vito, big time, right? And then his tapping was pretty sick too. Your tapping is ridiculous too. As you knock it out, but you know what I mean. So it's
but as your opening act and your thing is this thing, and the opening act comes out and does it too. No offense to anybody, but I would say we've got a chick singer that comes out in a little mini skirt and get an opening act with a chick singing. Well, wait a minute, we do that. That's
right, okay.
Hold on a second.
I got you.
Wear a longer skirt, please, or something.
Well said. Okay.
But, I got some amazing stories about Kenny Richards too.
Really,
hilarious.
That's awesome, dude. I always liked their guilds. Guilds were getting wacky back in the day, man.
I loved guild stuff.
They went for it, dude.
Yeah, they were.
They had to make Mars signature too.
I have a Guild 12-string, curly maple back and sides, and a beautiful spruce top. And I remember reading about them. They were said to be overbuilt because it's big and heavy, but that thing is a work of art. I forgot. I looked it up online too, and they're really worth a lot now.
Wow.
Really great instrument.
Very cool. Very cool. Charts. And then we ended off here with a Marshall ad.
Marshall combo.
Studio 15. And he goes on the back page because Kramer was dominating the back pages of these guitar magazines.
They bought them.
Who we got here?
They had some goofy ads, though. I think Glenn LaFerman was a photographer for this. I don't know if it'll be in the ad or not, but he's a dear friend of mine. He took a lot of these Kramer things. He took the photo of some kid in his bedroom playing guitar and Eddie Van Halen outside looking in the window. Which is I
gotta see that one.
It's real. And I thought, you guys should have thought this through.
That is so great. Yeah, they got some crazy wild ones, and they had one with Eddie Van Halen on like a Harley, and Floyd Rose is on the back of it. The Floyd Rose. He goes, "I never leave home without my Floyd."
Oh.
I'm like, Okay, and there's Floyd Rose, Holy Floyd sitting on the back seat of his Harley. But they were paying some big money to be in this because, as we heard from our last video with Rob over at Tessie Switch, the back page is the front page half the time, and there's a lot of money in the back page ad.
Yep.
So very cool to see that, and that is the 1986 issue Guitar Player magazine with the man himself, Billy Sheehan. I can't thank you enough for this. The ultimate addition to your shred den has arrived. Masters of Shred has teamed up with Sam Hill Customs to create the ultimate tribute to arguably one of the greatest rock bands to ever walk the planet with our limited edition Super Halen 1x12 Soldano amp. Each 1x12 cabinet and matching Soldano head housing is scientifically crafted with the highest grade materials to give you that monstrous tone that will light up the sky. You can be confident that your Super Halen amplifier is 100% authentic and truly one of a kind. Hand draped in the pages of a vintage 1990 Van Halen comic book, no two Super Halen amps are the same. Each Super Halen cabinet is loaded with a 12-inch warehouse guitar speakers Green Beret 25-watt speaker hand-built in the USA, which is a massive upgrade from the Celestion G12M greenbacks that we have become so accustomed to. Visit www.mastersofshred today to reserve your Super Halen amp before you can't get this stuff no more.